Hi, my name is Konstantin Nikkari. I am recording this video again, second time now. I had a nice start and I forgot to, show my screen actually here for you, which is essential for this video. This is a beginning of Primevalor game. I'm designing a small scale multiplayer online game, not massive, small scale. My issue here with Godot is that I'd like to, when I select an object, this is the Gizmo, the transportation middle point, I'd like to move it. Now, right now it's in the middle of an object, and for example, I'd like to move it to that vertex over there, so that I can move then this whole plane around that pivot point. In Blender, that's possible. In most of the 3D softwares, that's possible. I think all of them. In Godot, the answer right now is that it is not possible. You have to either go to a Blender, move it there, then import it back, or save it there, or use a child node that's in that corner, and then like put this plane as a child node into another 3D node, and that 3D node center point will be there around which point you want to rotate that plane. I think that's a bit too much of a hassle. So just right now, bear with me, we are going to align, because you see my objects are kind of in the middle. I'm trying to align them. Like I had an issue that when I imported objects, like for example this well, you see it's placed in y-axis at 1 meter, because when I put it in 0 meter, I see that it's in my plane, like it's inside the ground. That's trouble. That's a problem. And so what we are going to do is now we align this CSG box 3D object. Its height is 1 meter. So we are going to align it minus half a meter, minus 0.5. And now we know that any object that is going to be placed in the y0 height, it is going to be on the ground. And also that applies to my character. We are going to set the player on the ground. Position. No. Yeah, like that, like so. Good. Now everything is on the ground. Let's see if that actually applies to it. Going to open up another window and run it as my debug window. You might be able to see it. Yep. All right, so everything is on the ground now. Everything's also a bit too high. Let's just lower these a tad. Put them somewhere here. Yep, let's try this one. Yep, works. Changing the character here. Okay, so that's it. Very important information for you to take home from this video is that when you design objects in Blender, make sure that their center origin is at the ground level. Like for example, this totem. Don't make objects that have central origin pivot point somewhere here in the middle, or just randomly in center of this square or cube, for example. Aligning them on the ground will be difficult. You will have to do it by your eye. And if you are as autistic as I am, that I'd like to have this aligned exactly on the ground, not aligned by eye, then you will have to live with that scratch that, like when you do it like my eye. Of course it looks like it's on the ground, but then I don't know, at least for me it's kind of bit of a pain to know that it's not exactly on the zero height. When you have the Gizmo set on your 3D software in the zero height, then you know that when you are in the Godot engine, you also can just type 0 here and you can sleep well. All right. Goodbye. See you soon.